All right. Welcome back to another backtesting session. The last time I backtested, I think I was in September. And just to show you how that went, yeah, I had a red month, lost 3.9K, um, close to 4K, right? Again, the sizing was with two minis. So yeah, then yesterday I did October. October was a good month, and then we're going on with November. Sorry, I'm eating. So let's get into it. So we're going over to November. Friday. Cool. Cool, cool, cool. Okay. All right, so coming into the morning, what are we looking at? How we doing on ES, bro? What the frick is this? Okay. So we're distributing off of this 4 hour fair value gap. Bearish. Bearish. So I think my first draw liquidity would have to be these London lows down here. Then Asia lows right here. And finally, previous day lows here. Plus, we have a minor SMT here, so. But still, previous day low. No, actually, no. This is London lows. Asia lows, my bad. Asia lows here. London lows here. Okay, cool. Okay, we also have news on this day. Is that right? Yes, we do. Data lows here and here. Overall, solid targets to the downside, to be honest with you. So, not too bad. Not too shabby. Oh, okay. Right. We do have an SMT forming. Major SMT here at data lows. Major SMT forming. I think it might be one of those days, boys. And here it's more like, okay, what's your conviction? Do you have high conviction in this, low conviction? Again, how's the rejection? I like the rejection, but again, we do have an SMT at the lows and at the highs too. So, all right, given that I'm gonna try to take this, to be honest with you. Oh, frick. That's the thing. The issue here is that we have an SMT on both sides. You know what I mean? Now, our targets are lower. You know what I mean? So, yeah, of course. 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 Oh, freaking course. Of course. Of course, dog. Of course. Of course. Stupid, bro. Okay. Now what do we have here? Okay. So what do we have here? Data highs. Data highs. So anyways, what have we learned from that? When you have SMTs on both sides, you do not take a trade. I know it's literally what I did today during. So we're just going to rally the whole freaking session. You kidding me? If I were to take a long here, do we even have any targets? Dog, no. But I bet we're still gonna. Yeah, of course we are. Dog, what the frick is this? Boy, what the frick is this? Stupid, bro. I hate this. Okay. Now what do we have here? Sorry. Still bearish, right? Our targets for today would probably be okay. So my targets would probably be all this sell side liquidity. Okay. So let's try this again. Okay, so we swept. Okay, I like this. We swept sell side liquidity on both assets. So from here, I do want to see us continue higher to rebalance into that 15-minute fair value gap, and then from there, bang. Bingo. Oh, I like that CISD entry. Take it all the way towards previous day low. Hopefully, God willing. Boy. Boy. You see what I have to deal with, bro? Like, oh my God. Every time I start recording like a backtesting session, literally all the setups either don't show up, one, or they do show up, right? And I end up not getting tagged in. Like, I don't get it, bro. Like, Doc, I don't get it. I really don't get it. But oh well. What do we have here now? We have a... Well, we're starting to get an SMT. Yeah, we have an SMT at previous day lows. So, a good thing we swept all this out. So now we have a high time frame SMT here. From here, start looking at a reversal. Look at that. Look at that displacement, dog. Oh my gosh. Beautiful. Now from here, we're going to start looking at targets, right? Probably my first target would have to be this high, right? So then secondly would have to be this high as well. So this is what? You could put this for London highs, to be honest with you. I think that would be a better draw on liquidity than the other high up there. So this 550. So we have London highs here, and then highs here, and then buy side liquidity slightly below. Cool. So that would more than likely be the best play here. Come on. Let's get a deeper retracement than that, buddy. Please. Dog. Please. Okay. Hopefully we can get a deeper retracement than that before we hit any of the targets. A bit lower, buddy. A bit lower. Let's get tagged into it. Nice. I like the displacement. I like the displacement. And now we need to keep an eye on ES. Hopefully go for those highs, get tagged in, hit the highs from their bank. Nice. I like that. I like that move. Do we sweep? No, not yet. It's already 10:03. We did not sweep the highs yet. Okay. I'm gonna reduce my position by 1. So I'm gonna sell. Now going for full TP. Okay. Okay, not bad. Not bad, not bad. That was not bad. Not bad. small little band. Not bad. So just to make sure we're on the same page, this was off of a 5-minute fair value gap OTE. Took it off the 0.5, and from there my initial target was London highs, but we had buy side liquidity right here, so not bad, not bad, not bad at all. I like it. Clean PA. All right, so coming into the morning, what are you looking at? I have a lot of liquidity right here. Give me 1 second. All right, something I do want to take into account here is we do have a SMT right here. We do have an SMT at these lows, so more than likely our target would probably be higher. I do want to see price push higher, taking out these highs. So this would be buy side liquidity and BSL. Cool. Some more. More BSL. Great. Great stuff, buddy. All right, so now we took out both of the draws, right? Let's see if we have anything else we can target, to be honest with you. We're going towards like a weekly high. No. Okay. Well, one thing we could look for here would probably be this high right here. We could probably target this one. This high. Another good target would probably be these relative equal highs. Okay, cool. Okay, perfect. See if we can get a continuation into those relative equal highs. And we just swept those out. Perfect, my guy. What the hell? Huh. Okay. Oh, this was a presidential election. Oh. Huh. No wonder. Okay. Because this is when there was a bunch of news about Trump getting elected and whatnot. Anyways, we have Wait a second. Why doesn't it show the news on here? I thought we had news on this day. 9 a.m. Well, that's strange. That's strange that I could only see it on the high time frame. Okay. Well, we do have data highs up here. On both ES and NQ. So I'm going to be looking for a pullback, then an entry, so we could go ahead and take those out. Nice. Come on. Deeper pullback, buddy. Oh, now we have an SMT at those highs. Crap. Yeah. No trades on this day. Who the frick is honking, bro? Anyways. Let's see what else we got. Okay, so this is post-election day. So this is... I don't live in the ghetto, guys. I promise you. I do not live in the freaking ghetto. In the ghetto. In the ghetto. Anyway, so... we do have a high time frame SMT right there. I do want to see us continue lower. The targets would probably be this sell side liquidity right here. This sell side liquidity right here. And probably like Asia lows down here. 378.50. Okay, so first sell side, second sell side, third Asia lows. Okay, there's nothing on here. Okay, so we've just decided to continue higher, right? Okay, we no longer have that SMT, so maybe a lower, what's it called? Maybe a move lower isn't the best idea. So anyways, let's see what we could do. Again, we have an SMT now with these lows right here. Okay. I don't like this necessarily, right? Again, I would take a long off this, but we literally just inverted all of these 5-minute fair value gaps. So I'm going to wait for a price to take these lows to confirm a bearish sentiment. Yeah. Jesus, bro. Look at that manipulation. Look at that freaking manipulation, dog. Again, we still have that SMT intact on NQ. So, I'm not taking anything yet. Let's see if we could. There you go. I like that. The more comfort. I can take this. See if I can get tagged in. Or my target would probably be this unfilled 5 minute. Yeah. Target would probably be this unfilled 5 minute for me. Again. Yeah, this is my target. Let us go. See if we can get tagged in. No. One more shot before we end the session, because I really like that 5 minute. I really would like that 5 minute for sure. For sure. One more tag in, potentially. Okay, I'm gonna go break even here. Nice. Nice. I like that distribution up there. Bang. Nice. Nice. For a good 12. Sorry, no. 5 RR. Not bad. Not bad at all. With that being said, pretty good. Not bad. Not bad. My hair is kind of messy and I do look sweaty. It's because I just came out of the gym and I'm eating, so yeah. Are we at all-time highs? Yes, we are. Yep. We're at all-time highs. Okay. Perfect conditions. You know what? Let's put some music in here, because I'm getting kind of bored. So let's just bring this down. Let's see what's on the ballot. Put some soul on here. Let's put Rock With You. There we go. Ba 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 ba. Dance you in today. Gonna rock with you all night, rocking it away. Let the rhythm get into you. FMC? Yeah. Can do. Relax your mind. In mine, we can rock the boogie. Rock with you all night. All right, so we're at all-time highs. I would like us to retrace into this 5 minute, which we are doing. Then from there, distribute higher. the hell is this? Okay, so looking for a drop into this 5 minute right here. We do have a unfilled 15-minute below as well. We'll see how deep we could go. Okay, now we have an SMT at all-time highs. Not anymore. To be honest, I was looking for a deeper retracement, but it's cool. Let's see if we can get another pullback. Okay, and we still have all-time highs up here. Looking for another 5-minute pullback. Oh, I missed it. Okay, I don't like this. Okay. We have an SMT at all-time highs. No, the issue is we're at all-time highs. All-time highs usually, I mean, do SMTs matter at all-time highs? I don't know. I'll take, I won't take it, but okay, I guess. Guess they don't. What the heck? No, probably just call this. Anyways, I just finished this last week and then we'll end the video. Anyways, I was very hesitant to take that last trade because of the SMTs. Like, I've noticed that SMTs screw me over a lot, right? But the issue is that here we're at all-time highs. So, you know, price discovery. I don't know how that works yet, but yeah. Even though it was a W, I just wouldn't have taken that, to be honest with you. And most people would call me a donut, but it's not me being a donut. It's more like I'm trying to protect myself. You know what I mean? This isn't because it's not me. You know what I mean? Like, I didn't have conviction in that. Or maybe it's my lack of market experience, I guess. I mean, I've been trading for almost a year and 6 months, so yeah. Okay, so this is very tricky because, hold up, I'm still looking for longs. I don't know what we're distributing off of though. Well, anyways, we did have an SMT right here, which led to the move down, right? And now here, we don't have an SMT per se, but it's kind of tricky. And then we have equal highs up here. Or actually, they're not equal highs, but something else. Anyways, I'll see if I could take this. All right, so we just swept buy side liquidity on both sides. From here, I'm kind of iffy as to what to do. Okay. Now, where are we going after this? That's the question. I don't like this. We have an SMT at the high, so I don't want to look for longs. So I want to start looking for shorts here. It's hard, man. Okay, what the frick are we doing here? I don't know. I don't like it. We're probably gonna just look for shorts now at this point, bro. I'd rather just look for shorts because ES is just super uncorrelated with NQ. And also the issue here is that we have an SMT as well at these lows right here. So I want price to take out, I want ES to take out these lows before I could continue looking for shorts. You see, like it's kind of weird. You know what I mean? Yeah. Well, there's that. So let's see how we did for the first week of October. Sorry, November. Not bad. So on Friday we took a loss. Probably shouldn't have done that, right? But oh well. You know, SMTs, right? So there's that. Then we made 3.62K on Tuesday. So we got 90 points. So overall, not bad. I'm glad I didn't crash out with that first loss. And I know this is just back testing, but I like to just test my strategy a lot because it gives me a lot of confidence to perform in actual conditions. But anyways, if you guys like the video, please make sure to drop a like, follow, and I'll try to post these as often as possible. All right, thanks for watching.